All right, hi Alex. Glad to have you here with us so that we can run through some fun questions here that I did recently with Jess, and we're going to see what your response to some of these questions are, just because it's kind of fun to see how the two of you compare and so forth. But first thing I'm going to ask is where you and Jess met, and tell me a little bit about that first meeting that you can kind of basically remember.
Yeah. So we met playing grass volleyball in, I think, probably May of 2016. And she thinks it was at a different park than what I say it's at. But it was either LeClaire Park or Lindsay Park in Davenport. She says it was at Lindsay Park before, and I say it was LeClaire Park after.
Okay, all right. So then, did it take a while for that to lead to your first date? Do you remember?
Yeah, there were a few things kind of led up to us dating, and we kind of played with the idea of it, but I wasn't ready until early 2017, which is our first date. I think in late February.
Late February. I think that's pretty much what she said. So
Okay.
you guys are good to go there.
Okay.
That's good.
We're aligned.
So with that, you guys started dating. Do you remember where and when was your first kiss?
Probably at her first apartment that she had, and it was actually, the timeline is kind of confusing, but it was 2016. Yeah, summer of 2016, probably 4th of July if we want to get very specific.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So so that led to the time where you two started kind of, I know that Jess had mentioned that maybe that happened prior to the actual first date, but that you guys, so you got on your way and started seeing each other with intentionality. So not sure how long it took, but do you remember who said I love you first?
I don't. I'd say it probably was her, but I also think it could have been me. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'll say it was me.
You think?
But it was probably her.
Oh, it was probably her.
Yeah, I'm answering it was me.
You know she's listening to this, right? She'll be listening to this?
Yeah. I think, I don't know.
It's, when you think about Miss Jess, what would you say is her worst habit?
I'd say worrying about things, and I'll point it out too, like worrying about things that in light of eternity or even in a few years that won't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us something about her that might surprise us.
So the thing I thought of was that she's had 3 concussions, 2 from playing volleyball, diving, and usually a lot of times especially in a sweaty gym, the numbers on the jersey will stick. So a lot of concussions come from kind of getting stuck diving and then hitting your head. But then her third one was from milking a cow and getting kicked. Yeah. I don't know the order of them, but that was one of the 3 was from milking.
So that might explain why Jess is the way she is. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah,
could be.
Okay, gotcha. Good.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Do you have any pet names for each other or for her specifically?
Just Babe, which is a generic one that kind of used interchangeably. That's really about it.
Babe?
Yeah, it's just generic.
Babe. Babe's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that might have been her answer too, just FYI.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're in each other's phones as that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about Jess?
So I know you told me there's a question where there's 3 words, and this might lead into that one also, but I would say she's just caring about a lot of things, caring about the students in her school and about her family and about the church, and She's very caring in every relationship and everything that she's involved with.
She was a 2 on the Enneagram, right? So that makes sense.
I think that's the
doesn't it?
caring person, right?
That's the caring person.
Yep.
That's right. Yes.
Yep.
As a new couple, seeing as how you guys, as you get married, thinking that you'll have 50, 60, 70 years together, as a couple that's been married in that length of time, what would you like to see a legacy that you two might leave?
Yeah, I think just endurance and good and bad times and the ups and the downs that will certainly come down the road, and being able to be rooted in something just bigger than ourselves and staying focused with a loving and serving attitude towards each other.
Do you see that happening now as far as in your relationship? Do you see how you guys are looking at the ups and downs of a relationship now, how you handle conflict and so forth?
Yeah, and it's always a growing experience, but I can see improvements just even in the last few months, let alone the last couple of years.
So as time goes on and after marriage, hopefully God will gift you two with some children. Do you have a number in mind of how many children you guys can see yourself as a family having?
Yeah, we said probably three to four.
3 to 4.
Probably, yeah, and we can always reassess down the road, but that's kind of the number that we're at right now.
So 3 to 4 kids are going to mix things up a little bit, and they're going to test your endurance, and that'll be real fun to see how it all goes.
Yep.
After the 3rd and 4th child. So, what is the biggest change you've seen in Jess since the two of you have met?
Yeah, definitely the biggest thing has been the her faith growing, as far as not really going to any church consistently when we first met, and then her willingness to get involved in the Sacred City and start going, and then after a few more months, her willingness to get involved in the missional community, and then get involved with kids ministry and doing more than just going through the motions on a Sunday morning, and seeing the changes in her has been a good really evidence of grace and a testament to the real change that is possible.
That's kind of fun. I can see that even myself in her too. So when you are with Jess and her family, what do you enjoy most about spending time with her and her family?
Yeah. So usually one of the biggest things is her family's out on a farm, and so it's kind of secluded, and I can get away and kind of ignore my phone and just enjoy a full pot of coffee and good food and seclusion, where I can just be alone and kind of relax a bit more than I can if I'm in my apartment or with friends.
Yeah, Jess mentioned that when you guys are able to get out to her families, that her mom loves to cook, and there's never a shortage of food, and you guys always really enjoy that part of it and stuff, so it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So rapid fire, what are 3 words you would use to describe Jess?
Yeah, so the first 2 are definitely caring and passionate. I've kind of been on the fence about the third for a while, between strong is one that stands out. She's very strong in what she thinks, and also physically. I think healthy also. So I don't really have a great third, but right now I'm leaning towards probably healthy, as far as getting a healthy mix, both spiritually, physically, nutritionally, emotionally, everything.
All those good things.
Yep.
You bet. Is there anything you'd like to say to Jess?
No, I'm excited for life together. I'm excited for all these little fun celebrations and events leading up to the wedding, and of course everything after it.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Alex. I think that's about all we've got today. We'll turn this off so you can relax and enjoy the rest of the day. So we appreciate you taking time out with us, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you bet.